Factsverse presents Bizarre Pirate Traditions Most People Don't Know About. Number 1. The Jolly Roger Flag. The best-known pirate flag is the Jolly Roger, the skull and crossbones. What you might not know is that there are many versions of this flag. The first time that it was ever mentioned was from a book that was written by Charles Johnson in 1724 called A General History of the Pirates. Blackbeard's flag was a bit different than the original. This flag had a skeleton toasting the devil while it was spearing a bleeding heart. Other flags featured men standing on skulls, hourglasses beside the skulls, and even red skeletons. Number 2. All pirates weren't men. You didn't have to be a man to be a pirate. There were a few women who took to the sea to become rich. Two of the most famous female pirates were Mary Read and Anne Bonny. In 1720, the two women sailed on the pirate ship Revenge. Mary dressed like a man to hide her identity, and Anne was the first mate. When their ship was captured, the two women went to jail. When they were arrested, they blamed the ship's captain, Calico Jack. The women were angry at Calico Jack, and when they were in jail, Anne said, "Sorry to see you there, but if you fought like a man, you would not have been hanged like a dog." Number 3. Blackbeard had a secret to maintain his facial hair. Blackbeard is famous for being one of the most terrifying pirates in the world. Part of the reason he was feared so much was the appearance of his beard. He captained the Queen Anne's Revenge. Before he captured that ship and any other ones, he found a way to make himself feared by all. He would weave hemp into his long dark beard and in the hair under his captain's hat. When he would go light the hemp on fire, it would cause smoke to come out from his face, making people fear for their lives. He also wore a crimson coat, and he carried 2 swords, 2 knives, and 2 guns at all times. He looked evil and ruthless to everyone he met. Number 4. Pirates were the first mixologists. Grog was invented in the 1600s by the sailors in the British Navy. They wanted to keep their water from getting slimy and contaminated with microbes and algae, so they would mix rum with the water. By 1731, the idea had caught on, and each sailor was given half a pint of rum each day, which was the equivalent of about 5 shots. The pirates borrowed the recipe for grog, however, they made a few changes. They added lemon juice to prevent scurvy, and they added sugar to make it taste better. This quickly became the go-to drink for pirates. Number 5. Pirates didn't wear eye patches because they were missing an eye. Thanks to sword battles, there were some pirates with missing eyes. However, many pirates wore eye patches for another reason. Pirates spent a great deal of their time on the bright deck and then would go into a dark cabin below, and this happened very often when they were raiding ships or protecting their own. By keeping one eye covered, it was always adjusted to the dark. When they had to rush into a dark cabin, they would simply remove the patch from the covered eye and they would instantly be able to see. Number 6. Pirates wore earrings to finance their burials. This is one of the most bizarre pirate traditions that most people don't know about. It's because you would not expect a pirate to care where they were buried when they died, but they did. Pirates knew that they could die at sea, however, they didn't want to be buried at the bottom of the ocean. To ensure that they would have a proper burial, they would wear expensive earrings. When a pirate would die, their earrings would be melted down and sold to pay for their casket and other burial costs. Even if a pirate was found washed up on the sea, other pirates made sure that they got a proper burial. There were some pirates who wanted to be buried at their own port, so they had to have the name of the port engraved on the inside of their earrings so that their bodies could be sent home after they died. Number 7. The blood-red pirate flag was the most feared. When people on ships saw the Jolly Roger flag, it created a sense of dread. When they saw the red flag, however, it was even more terrifying. If a ship flew a flag that was red, it warned everyone on the ship that they were going to be shown no mercy and killed immediately. This flag was called Bloody Red. When pirates on a ship saw this flag, they would often jump ship to save themselves, even if it meant drowning in the ocean. Number 8. Most pirates didn't bury treasure. Most people believe that pirates would bury their treasures on a tropical island to keep it safe. The only pirate who did this was William Kidd. He buried his treasure off the coast of Long Island. However, his plan backfired when one of his allies dug up the treasure and used it to convict Kidd of piracy. Most pirates did not bury their treasure because it usually wasn't treasure. Pirates typically stole weapons, food, alcohol, lumber, and animal hides. Since these goods were worthless in the ground, the pirates often used them or sold them. Number 9. Pirates practiced gay marriage. Gay marriage goes back as far as 1600 on pirate ships. Because pirates spent so much time on ships together, they often became intimate. When same-sex relationships were formalized, the pirates called it matelatage. When two pirates entered into matelatage, they would share all of their goods and treasure. If one pirate died, the other pirate would receive death benefits. The two would live together, exchange gold rings, and share the occasional female prostitute. Number 10. Julius Caesar was captured by pirates. Pirates are known for taking hostages when they take over a vessel. One group of pirates managed to capture Julius Caesar back in 75 BCE. They planned to ask for a ransom of 20 talents, and Julius Caesar said that he was worth at least 50. While he was their hostage, Caesar would recite poetry to the pirates. After his ransom was paid, he had the pirates crucified as their punishment. Number 11. The pirates' earrings protected their hearing. Most pirate ships had numerous cannons on board. In fact, Blackbeard's ship, Queen Anne's Revenge, had 40 cannons. The cannons were very important during combat if they needed to sink a ship to avoid capture. When the pirates would shoot their cannons, there was a loud blast that could cause deafness. To keep that from happening, pirates would often hang wax from their earrings. Before the cannon was fired, they would take the wax from their earrings and put it in their ears to muffle the sound. Number 12. They were superstitious surrounding a pirate's earrings. While the earrings that pirates wore were practical, there were also several superstitions surrounding the earrings. Many pirates believed that the earrings could prevent seasickness. Others believed that they could cure poor eyesight. Many pirates wore gold hoops because these earrings were said to prevent drowning. However, this theory was debunked over and over again. Subscribe for more!